Rich Tehrani with TMC here. We're at Interop 2013. I'm speaking with Mike from Sandisk. Mike, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So what are we seeing here in this booth?
So we're promoting NVM Express. It's a industry consortium that is developing a command interface in order to connect NVM non-volatile memory to the PCI Express bus. It's the most efficient method of connecting storage to the PCI Express bus today. It's going to be emerging later this year with products available. The ecosystem is being built today. We're here promoting it in order to just get more awareness of what we're doing. The ecosystem includes drivers that are open source and available today. Those would be for Linux, Windows, UEFI drivers in process. Several different drivers are in process as well. And then we also have over here a server that supports PCI Express at the front of the box. This here is a device, it's a prototype device, and it's got a connector very much like your typical SAS or SATA connector. The difference though is it has PCIe lanes. It's got 4 lanes of PCIe that can connect into the PCIe root complex. IT managers today, they see this, they think, oh, you know, it looks like a drive, acts like a drive. It is storage, and so that's why Dell built this box and put this at the front of the server, such that IT guys can treat it like storage. The other thing, so
it is storage. It's just not a hard disk.
Exactly.
Right?
It's not a rotating hard disk. It's standard. It's an SSD as opposed to a hard disk. Now, the NVM Express isn't necessarily the connectivity. It's just utilizing the PCI Express bus. The NVM Express connects directly into the PCI Express bus, and here's a picture. And you can see on this picture that SATA and SAS traditionally today connect through this controller to get to the PCIe root complex. On an NVM Express SSD, it's connected directly in. It has its own PCI Express controller built into it. The obvious benefit is latency. You don't have to traverse this controller in order to reach that. In order to traverse for those IOs to get to the PCIe root complex. Also, the driver stack has been optimized. SATA and SAS was built for HDD, and NVM Express, the command structure has been totally rebuilt such that the processor overhead has been reduced. In this demo here, we're serving up 400,000 4K IOs, and we're only utilizing 14% of the processor bandwidth. So the optimization, the reduction in the driver stack will allow you to serve more and more IOs as your IO bandwidth increases.
Now, what about platforms? PC, Mac, Linux.
So, as I mentioned, the drivers, they support Windows and Linux today, and all the rest of the drivers are in process.
So theoretically, we're going to see newer laptops that will be much faster, allowing them to compete even more effectively against tablets?
Well, I wouldn't say they compete more effectively against tablets. NVM Express is both an enterprise connectivity as well as a client connectivity. It can be used for both. The real benefit is an NVM Express can connect into tablets just as well. Anything that has a PCIe root complex can leverage NVM Express.
So basically just speeding up everything. So no platform will have an advantage.
Correct. Platforms that utilize NVM Express will have an advantage over platforms that do not. Again, it's a standardized interface. So in the consortium on this page, you can see across here, these are the promoters. You have folks like Dell, Cisco, Oracle, Sandisk, Intel, Micron, Samsung. We're all working on this together in order to create a standardized interface, very much like SATA and SAS.
So basically this is great for consumers, it's great for the industry, it encourages faster storage, which will keep up with the faster processors, Moore's law comes into play, all the good stuff.
Right, it allows you to, if you're doing virtualization in your server, it allows you more virtual virtual machines, right? You get more bang for your buck. Instead of processing IOs, you're able to process your virtualizations or your OLTP or email or whatever it is that your server's trying to process.
Thanks for your time, that was great.
Good, thank you.